Recently, someone gave me a book about a black doctor who fought against school segregation back in the 60s and 70s. And it was wonderfully well written, but I could not get through the whole thing because about halfway through, I was like, this is the same old story that I've heard over and over again that assumes the white people who did not want to integrate their schools were just, horrible, devilish people and never explores, well, why did they not want to integrate their schools? What was their resistance? Was it really that they were just evil, or was there something more to it? And that is that assumption goes throughout society and is really gets in our way from solving problems, because the reason that they didn't want to integrate the schools is they didn't want their children to become intimate with black children, their white children to become intimate with black children. And they knew if they go to school that they will, and then have babies, and eventually their race would disappear. That was their whole problem. And that's why they were so angry and hateful about it, because it was very personal. It felt like yourself was going to disappear, and they didn't want their race to disappear and didn't know what else to do about it besides just stay separate. If we couldn't have had children with each other, it would have been a wholly different situation. And all groups, Japanese parents and the large numbers do not want their kids dating outside of the Japanese race. Chinese parents and a large, Jewish parents don't want their children dating someone, and it happens in all of those different ethnicities, but there is this very strong urge to keep your race alive. And even if that is impossible in the long run, which I'm sure that it is on this globe that we can now circumnavigate, it is still an understandable impulse that you want yourself projected into the future. I mean, we have that in so many other areas of our life. And just to condemn white people for their stance without really looking at why they felt that way, to not even ask that, to just assign it to evil, which, that's what we do when we don't understand something, is not helping us unravel the problem and fix it for everyone involved. Because not only do black people need racism fixed, not only do black people need to be happier in their situation, white people need for them to be too.